So DeadPool is a run and gun character in this game. He kind of just wants to stay away and shoot his guns at you the whole time and kind of annoy you and poke at you with his guns. If he's in the air, he can cancel his guns into ninja gifts, and yeah, he just wants to run away. He has teleports to get in, and they're pretty good. So you can like go call your assist, maybe call your assist and go for mix-ups. But his combo game is a little bit lackluster, to be honest. It's just it's hard to combo. It's hard to find high damaging combos with this character. Though he does have them. If you use all of his teleports, you can even. The interesting thing about his teleports is that he gets 2 and then he pops, literally hurting himself and kind of kamikazing. He can teleport on the left side of the screen with light teleport. He can teleport on the right side of the screen with heavy teleport. Regardless of what side he is, this rule applies. And then on the third teleport, he pops. If you are able to hit the other character when he does this, it is a hard knockdown, and you can cancel into super and go for a combo. So you'll have interesting combos like this. And yeah, pretty good damage if you use all of his assets. But if you are in a situation where you kind of it's tough to get like confirmed with this character because his normals just don't hit sometimes. It's very interesting. They kind of made it so that DeadPool is good, but not that good. It's kind of done almost on purpose, it seems. He does have quick work. It's a low, and it moves very quickly throughout the screen. The medium one goes a little bit farther, and then the heavy one goes almost full screen away. It's mostly a combo tool unless you want to like mix people up and from full screen away. He has this interesting aspect where he keeps away, and then he kind of just like checks you at any given moment, like that, you know. Yeah, his teleports are pretty good though. I think they're like the third or second fastest in the game. I'm not sure, but yeah, he can check you like this, go into super, that hits, and then you DHC usually to get out. Yeah, and he also has ninja gifts. So the light one is just as like a get off me. If you think people are gonna come near you, you just kind of do that. You get out of the situation, and you can block on the way down. The second one, you can't block on the way down, but it throws a grenade out. It's pretty good. It's like it nullifies and trades with many projectiles that you would think are better than it, but it's very interesting. I know it nullifies Buster, and it trades with it, so that's a really good thing to have in the matchup. Especially against like a higher tier character like that. The third one is Bolo, and it's mostly used for like combos. You can also throw it out. You can also throw it out to catch people when they're trying to come near you. It's very good for that. If you catch this and then you get for a full combo, it kind of like means death, to be honest. He has a taunt reset, like it resets the scaling on the combo while it still continues the combo. There's no way I know how to do it, but I've heard about it. I'm sure there's a YouTube video if you're interested that you can watch and it'll explain it. Very difficult to do because you have to use the taunt button in the middle of your combo and then combo into like Bolo, I believe. So yeah, he's very interesting. He's pretty good, but I think Capcom made it so that he isn't too good. But if you love DeadPool, it's definitely fun to play this character, and yeah, he's got a lot of things. He's got pretty much everything he needs to be good. I didn't even mention that he has pretty good normals. His crouching light does hit low, and he has an overhead. That overhead is like, it's the slowest overhead possibly in the game, and it hits everybody. Like, nobody's ready for it. DeadPool also has this super. It's called Cutting Time. You mainly want to use this one for getting your character out of the corner and going for a mix here. You can do that. I didn't do it perfectly, but that's basically what's going to happen. If you have jam session, you can set up for a really nasty mix using quick cut. I'm not sure, I can't remember. But yeah, you use that move, and it's very, very, very good to mix people up. It's almost it's like a true 50-50, to be honest. He also has a level 3 that is a counter. You hardly ever see this ever. Usually, it does like activate on like frame 1, I think, or frame 0. So it's possible to hit this. It's possible to hit it, but honestly, yeah, it's really hard to get unless you're really good at calling out when your opponent is going to be going for hits. It's really funny. It's probably like the funniest level 3. Also, to add to the DeadPool like persona, he's got this. Yeah, he's got that. It's really, really funny. You can tell like they made sure that DeadPool had a lot of personality, and yeah, it's pretty fun. So Storm is an 8-way air dasher in this game. She kind of wants to play like a very stall kind of game where she waits you out and she kind of very patiently waits for her moment and then she pounces. She's got a pretty good falling S to do that, and then if you have anybody block any sort of move that locks down for a little bit, she can go for high-low. And yeah, she can make you block a pretty good high-low. She's pretty good at that. What she struggles with is like damage by herself. Even with an assist, she can struggle to get damage by herself on point. She's not that strong, but as an assist character, Whirlwind is a pretty good assist. It travels about 3/4 screen, and it is individual. It's individual whirlwinds. So even if one gets nullified, which it probably won't, the whirlwind still comes out and still is its own whirlwind. There's 3 of them, I believe. There's I think about 3 different whirlwinds in the hurt boxes that are individual hurt boxes. So it's a pretty good assist. So she's got that. Her other assists are not that good. She has their Typhoon, so it takes forever to come out. And I believe it's the medium Typhoon, so it's not that good. And then her other attack is the lightning attack upward. It's just not. It's not it. It's just not for sure. Like, Whirlwind is the way to go for sure. Yeah, she like I said, she's got pretty good 50/50s. She's gonna wait you out in the air. That's what she wants to do a little bit. She wants to use her movement really well because she does pretty good movement. But yeah, it's just you know, once she gets the hit, it's by herself. It's tough, and even with assists, it's just it's hard to get like very high damage. She can cancel her crouching H into jump, which opens up routes for combos. Like that. And go for TACs. Where she really does her damage is her Ice Storm. It's really, really good. It's one of the most damaging. It's probably one of like the more damaging supers in the game. If you have 2 bars and you get a hit, you can go for like a simple like super. You can go for like a simple combo, and you can get a lot of damage. You can get a lot of damage with this team super. Yeah, that's kind of Storm. Like she just wants to kind of like chill in the air and like wait for her moment. And when she has that moment, she's gonna put you in a really like messed up 50/50, but she'll probably go low. And it'll probably hit you because you're expecting the high. So yeah, it's really she's not bad. She's not the best though. But yeah, if you want to play Storm because you love Storm, then definitely play Storm. She's really fun. So Akuma is still a Shoto in this game. Marvel vs. Capcom. There's a couple of things that did change about him, but for the most part, his specials are the same. He has Hadouken, Shoryu, and Tatsu. The medium and the heavy ones, they go farther, they go faster, or they're bigger Shoryus. His Shoryu does have iframes. In this game, he has Demon Flip, but there are different options out of Demon Flip. And in the medium version, he when you act out of it with the medium version of it, he does a foot dive, and then if you act out with the H version, he does a Hadouken. So that's really good for setups, which you can like do something like that. If you kill somebody, you have a lot more time, so you can set up with the Hadouken. Let me show you. So then you can set that up, and then if they block that, you go for like a mix. You go either high. If they push block, you grab. Yeah, it's pretty good for setting up for little setups like that. It's pretty good. He has pretty good normals, pretty decent normals. He doesn't have reuse crouching medium. He has this kind of a bit of like he just hits you in the shins or something. I'm not sure. Kind of looks like he hits you in the nuts, but yeah, he's got that move. The sweep is pretty good. His crouching light is pretty good. So if they push block. Yeah, I think you can approach. I guess not. Okay. Maybe you can approach with like this. So if they push block, you can make it like a kind of a true block string. And yeah, that's pretty good for like pressure. His teleports are good for mixing up. So you can like dash up. You can like dash up and call your assist. And that's pretty ambiguous. His demon flip gets in the corner, so you can get in the corner behind people and then possibly go low. So you can do something like this and then go high. Yeah, he's got the tools to mix people up. He also has his Shoryu super. It's kind of like yeah. It's got some invincibility. So if you hit the ground and you do team super, it's a pretty good reversal option. You can X Factor out of it and combo. He's got his Hadouken super. You can shoot. You can change it. It's like individual. It's like individual stuff. Individual Hadoukens, and then he can choose to do the beam version of it. It's pretty good. Let's see. It's pretty good, especially if he needs an X Factor. He's a pretty good X Factor character. That's like 50% of your life right there if you get caught. So yeah, he's pretty good. He has like a very specific combo that he can get, regardless of whether or not he's already used the ground bounce. So even if he's used the ground bounce, he can still combo with like a specific combo. Yeah, he's a pretty good anchor. He's okay. He's okay if you pick him as like a first. He can do work, but for the most part, you want to use his assist because his Tatsu assist actually eats up like projectiles. Yeah, it eats up projectiles. It has like priority, and it's really good. So you definitely want to use that instead of any other assist. His other assists, I believe, are like Hadouken, which is okay, and the other one is like medium foot dive into medium demon flip into foot dive, which OTGs if you want one, but honestly, in this day and age, in this economy, you're more likely to use Tatsu. But yeah, he's okay. He's Akuma. He's got a low health pool again. He's a glass cannon. He's scary as an X Factor level 3. He's good. He's really good. So Amaterasu is a goddess. She's also a dog, and in this game she is a stance character sort of. She has different weapons, so it makes it so that she has different normals and different abilities, and different specials. What stays constant about her is her light, medium launch, and also her ability to put out these papers. That stays constant, and then she also has a lunge. The light and medium version are not useful, but the heavy version is very useful for landing combos. Yeah, the heavy version is very useful for landing combos and going for specific stuff like that. What she gains from each weapon, I'll show you now. She gets a counter with this form when she has Solar Flare as her weapon. This is a medium. This is a high and medium counter, middle, whatever. This is her low counter, and then this is her projectile counter. If they try to hit you and you are able to land this counter, you can combo into it. You can combo out of it, and then you can super, and that does like about half her life, half your life. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's pretty good. With this weapon, which is called Thunderbolt. As you saw, you can foot dive. You can sort of get like a pseudo foot dive, which is not bad. It's pretty useful for later. I'll show you why. But she also has the ability to charge this move, and it's really good for combos. You can do like you can do medium, and you can do H, but those aren't really useful unless you're gonna try to like maybe like go for like a situation where you're in the air and you can call assist. It's kind of not as useful, but yeah, with her prayer beads, you get the ability to shoot out this cold star. That's really useful for like zoning. You can do one in the air and then you can do one facing downward. This is actually her assist, so it's actually one of the, it's like a really good assist. Let me show you what you can do with it. It's really ambiguous, really fuzzy. You can't really tell what's going on when you're getting hit with this. So you like, yeah, you're if you're in the corner and you have to block this, like, good luck. Like it's very hard to tell what's going on, especially if you have like a character that can really mix you up. Go for like put you in like really sticky situations with high lows. It's very good, very good. Yeah, for her combo game, you mainly want to play her with this one. It's the easiest to combo, I believe. But her combos like can definitely get very intricate. They can definitely get very intricate. You don't have to stance change, but if you don't, you're kind of losing out on a whole bunch of damage. And I'll try to show you a situation combo where switching between her stances and her weapons opens up for the avenues for more combos and more damage. So here I go. I'm gonna do that now. So yeah, this combo does a bar. It's not the most optimal combo, but it does a bar and it almost kills. And it's honestly, you don't want to play Amaterasu in on point. You want to play her as your third, as your anchor, because she has really good mix-up game, really good high-low game in her X Factor level 3 state, and she also has this super, which slows you down. This one is really good for like just slowing you down, yeah. And in X Factor level 3, you can actually go for high lows and put people in true 50-50s where they just have to pick higher low. You literally just have to pick higher low. So I'll show you that now. So yeah, I believe it also works in X Factor level 3 just like that. Yeah. So as you saw, you can combo the high and go into full combo. I don't even know if you have to do that specific thing to cancel out and everything like that, but that's how I know it works. But you can also have in the corner. She has a infinite combo. There are many ways to get into this position. Going from comboing from like mid screen. But I'm just gonna go straight into it just to show you what it looks like, and this is what it looks like. So that is definitely enough to kill. Then on the next character, you come in and you do your mix, and then yeah, she gets pretty good mix on the incoming too. So she's very dangerous as an anchor, but yeah, she's fun. She's a lot of fun, and I think she's a pretty good player. What's up, guys? Just coming in after the fact, just to let you know of one of Ami's strongest assets, and that is Follow My Lead Team Super Mix that she gets, usually with Dr. Doom, but other characters can't take advantage of this. Alright, gonna be taking a better look at it just in slow motion, just to let you know this is Amaterasu's level 1 here, and while you do that, you usually X Factor out and take advantage of the fact that it's very fuzzy, it's very difficult to see exactly what's going on, and it's like a perfect knockdown so that you can pick them up right after and go into a full combo. Very strong tactic here that you can use with Amaterasu on Anchor, which is again why you want to have Amaterasu on Anchor. So you guys aren't going to believe it, but Hawkeye is a zoner in this game. I know. No, but seriously, Hawkeye is a pretty good zoner in this game. He's got pretty good normals. He's got really a lot of options to shoot arrows at you. Shocker, he's shooting arrows at you. But yeah, he has a really good like plink to start off. Pretty decent movement for a zoner. Falling H and falling S are pretty good. Standing M is really good, and yeah, he also has a slide, which would probably be not that great of a poke or like a check, but he can cancel it into poison, into this maneuvers, into poison tip, which is actually, if you do that at the right spacing and everything, it can be like +5 or better. So yeah, you're really like plus if you do that. Also, like if you do this, like it's really kind of broken. Like everybody gets hit trying to act out of that, trying to do something to you after that, and yeah, everybody gets hit by that. It can be really annoying, and yeah, like he also has like really good ability to fill the screen up with projectiles. Yeah, he can like use everything. He can like use different arrows to like combo different arrows. So let me tell you about all of these different options that he has. He has like his triple arrow. It's very simple to understand, I think. His net arrow, which captures you in a net, and then his bolt, piercing bolt, which does a lot of damage if it hits. It's like an electricity thing. Yeah, he has maneuvers that he can do. One of them goes backwards, the other one rolls forward, and the other one jumps forward. He can use these for like mix-ups. If people are expecting you if people are expecting you to just kind of be an annoying zoner, they don't expect you to go in for a mix, for a cross-up mix, and yeah, he can do that with those. But the important part to do with this is that he can shoot different arrows than his normal ones if he's in this state. So you guys saw the poison arrow, the poison tip, that's that one. He can do free shot, and then he also has speed shot. So poison arrow you can actually act out of a little bit faster. It's actually like kind of like he has like a Rolento-esque type of throw when he throws his like knife. But yeah, those are different arrows. He also has these that he shoots upward. He has exploding arrow, which stays there for a little bit and then it explodes. That could be really good for like mix-ups, like setting up. Exploding arrow, charge it, go underneath, and then it pops. So yeah, that's a cool little mix-up that you can do with that. It's a nice little thing that you can do with that. He also has this scatter shot that covers like 3/4 screen away. It's really good for like nullifying things, and I believe it also is a soft knockdown if you get it to hit in the corner. Like this. Yeah, it's a soft knockdown like that. Yeah, you can't combo it. I think it was done very much on purpose. But yeah, triple piercing is pretty good. He's got all of these arrows you just use for like different situations to kind of like get to make it like really hard for your opponent to get near you. And yeah, he also has pretty decent combos. So yeah, with the poison that does about like 85 to 90% of the life, around there. So yeah, he had definitely his combo game. It's not bad for somebody that is just mostly shooting arrows at you. Though it can be difficult to get like really optimal stuff. His poison arrow is really good, and then the net arrow is also really good. I think you can like do gimlet into net arrow and still combo. That's pretty strong. Yeah. He does have really good supers too. His gimlet is a tracking. It's like it tracks, so like it doesn't matter where you are, it hits. So it's really good for like saying like I don't want to block right now, or I don't want to like if you're incoming, you'd be in a bad situation and you're just like I don't want to block anymore. Yeah, just take this arrow, dog. Yeah. Yeah. He also has this. It's kind of like a shockwave. His super scatter shot. Yeah, that's really good. It's really good for like a get off me. If people are getting too close to you, you just do this one, and it makes people. Yeah, it pushes people all the way back. I believe even if they push block, it pushes people back pretty far, I believe. Yeah, see, even if you push block every hit, you still get sent all the way back to the other side of the screen. So that's really good. And then he's got this level 3 with... Yeah, he also has this level 3 with Ant-Man. It's really good. I think it's invincible. It hits in front of him, so getting it to hit and it's like a reversal is kind of wonky. But it's pretty good damage. It's pretty good damage to finish off a combo if he needs it. Yeah, honestly, you want to play him as your anchor, most likely, because his chip game in X Factor level 3 is ridiculous. Like, he throws out a couple of these, yeah, it's just like it's a lot. It definitely adds up, and then you're like, yeah, it's just. Even if you don't land a hit, that was like one full character blocking everything, and I still had about almost half of my X Factor. So he's pretty good. He's very much. He's really fun. If you enjoy keeping people out and you like using a whole bunch of different kinds of projectiles to keep somebody out and using different normals and stuff, he's pretty good. His only problem, I think, is that he has a really floaty jump, like a Dhalsim kind of jump. He kind of is in the air forever, and like that's not good if you have characters that are coming up on, like they're running up on you and you just jump back. Like they can definitely just cross you up or jump up and grab you really easily. His air normals are pretty okay, but they're not going. You can't combo off of them. So the best you can do is just fight people off and then hit the ground and try to run away. So yeah, just he's pretty good. He's really good though. I enjoy him a lot. I am a firm Hawkeye enjoyer. So yeah, hope you like him too. Super-Skrull is kind of a bruiser type in this game, I guess you could say. He's got a lot of hitting normal, a lot of heavy hitting normals, a lot of very physical punching moves. Yeah, he's got Stone Smite. He's got this move, which is basically the same thing as Stone Smite but in the air. If it hits, it's a ground bounce. Yeah. And yeah, Stone Smite is a wall bounce if you can get it to land. And yeah, he's got Rolling Hook, which I believe has a hit of like armor in it. I've seen some wonky stuff happen where like when he's turned to when he like hits if anything hits his back, it like eats it. I'm not sure if that's, I don't know. I've been playing this character for years, and I've seen some pretty interesting stuff happen with Rolling Hook. But yeah, basically like what he wants to do is he wants to get close enough. He wants to like threaten you from like full screen away or like this area right here, because he can like dash up and put dude like this move. This move is plus. It's like +5 or +4. I'm not sure, but you can basically, it's so plus that it's a frame trap if you just go for a standing light after it. Which yeah, he has a pretty good standing light. It's a low, so he'll like stagger it, and then he'll like if you get used to like blocking the low, he'll go for command grab, and yeah, he can combo off of that. It's a little bit scaled, but yeah, honestly, it's pretty good for like getting some damage and opening up the character. You mostly want to play this character as an assist. I'm not sure. He doesn't do bad on point though. He doesn't do bad on point, but his main ways of like opening people up are very committal. You have to commit to like everything. If you go for the command grab, like if you miss, he's there for a minute. He's like, oh shit, I missed. I'm just gonna stand here like this, and I'm just gonna get hit now. He has a medium. The medium one goes a little bit farther, so it's like it command grabs if you're like here. And then if you do the heavy one, it's like in the air. It's pretty far, like in the air. It's pretty good. You can get some really you can get some messed up stuff. I can't remember exactly the situation. It's been a minute since I played him, but yeah, he's got some pretty cheap stuff with that command grab. So yeah, he also has Orbital Grudge, which cancels into Fatal Buster. This move has one hit of armor. And then, so it's pretty much his reversal. Like it's pretty much his reversal. For opening people up as well in the air, he has Meteor Smash. which can cross up in the air. Like if you have a character that's like in the air a lot, like you can get him down with this. And it's pretty good. It's pretty fast, and it's good for like mixing up like where you're coming from. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty cheap. The only problem with it that makes it so that it's not amazing that you can go for it all the time is if you miss, the recovery is really not that. It's really bad. You can get hit a lot, and then a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll try to cancel at the last second before they get attacked into Inferno. But if that misses and they block that, like you're unsafe until you hit the ground. Not the worst, but it's very committal. Everything he has is you have to commit to it. So he's okay, but he's not the best. I guess it speaks to like his character, I guess, a little bit, where he's so confident that if it misses something, like what you're going for doesn't hit, you get punished. You know what I mean? Like I like it. It's very good for character design, and it's good for character. But yeah, his best move to kind of throw out is this brutal bunker pile buster, I think it's called. Yeah, it's pretty safe. I can't remember exactly the frame data, but it like pushes you far away, and it's pretty. It basically is really safe. So what you can do is like you can dash up. That's what I like to do. Is you like to like dash up, and then when people think you're gonna go for like a command grab or something, and like they push block, you go for this, and then you get a full combo. And yeah. And yeah, his combo game is pretty good. If you can land like everything, yeah, he gets like a lot of. A rolling hook is his most powerful move, so you definitely want to incorporate rolling hook in there. And he can end off with tenderizer and go into Inferno, and that does quite a bit of damage. Yeah, if you like land rolling hook by itself, just a raw rolling hook, he can combo with like this and then go into that, and then yeah, he finishes off with the launcher into Dante assist, into launcher down, into stone smite, into tenderizer. But yeah, he's got like interesting timings for his combos because he has to charge a lot of his like moves, so the timing is pretty strict. So online it's pretty tough to hit that, but offline, if you can get the timing down, even then I've seen people drop it. And yeah, it's part of his design that it makes it a little bit difficult to play him. But yeah, he's not bad. Where you want to play him is definitely in the anchor position, because he's crazy. He's like legit like super crazy as an anchor. Like you do meteor smash, and then yeah, you like he does like hella damage. Like this is probably gonna kill. Yeah, like it's just he does crazy damage, and then like he goes like he gets like crazy like he gets really good. Yeah. If it wasn't for Rocket Raccoon being so small, he would definitely have died. But yeah. And also, Skrull has the best move in the whole entire game, and that is this right here. This is I believe like Worm Stomper or like Snake Stomper, and he literally does what it says it does. He stomps on snakes. Yeah, that's like the most brutal move because it does very little to no damage, but when you kill with it, it's like the most like disrespectful thing you've ever seen. Like it's the most disrespectful thing. Like you can literally feel it. Like when somebody does that to you and they kill you with that move, you can feel it, bro. Like it's like, oh, you just and he crunches you. It's just you can. But yeah, if you play this character, most likely if you want like a really good anchor that's gonna go crazy, you maybe like Super-Skrull, like you see something about him that makes you think like, damn, that character is really cool. I personally picked him up because of this move right here. I thought that move looked fucking badass. Literally carrying people and slamming them back and forth around you. I thought that was like incredible as like a, and it was very reminiscent of Venom's command grab in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I played Venom, loved Venom in that game. So just yeah, that's the reason why I picked him up. You like him, definitely pick him up, but be careful about committing to all of his options. You can definitely get punished really hard, and yeah, you can also get lost in the sauce and like tenderizer out of nowhere. Yeah, he also has this. He has this move. It has a bit of invincibility at the beginning, and it does pretty good damage. It's not a bad super, just it's not the best, you know. And he also has like the most brutal. He also has like the most brutal level 3 in the game. It's 100% the most brutal level 3 in the game. Like there's no other. He literally like ground and pounds you. Like it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. He's a really sick character. Like I like him a lot.